game for the Thunder, and they're facing an interconference matchup in today's game. The fans are making noise at Quicken Loans Arena here in Cleveland for their Cavaliers. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris. Oh! Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
The kick out to Irving. That drops.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those three was able to finish the season.
LeBron kicks to Thompson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Cavs were one of the top teams in the East last year, and it was in large part to how strong they were at home.
Boy, did they shoot it well from beyond the arc at home, Kevin. I mean, top three in the league in terms of three-point shooting. It does help to have LeBron, doesn't it?
It does. That is a factor. And Ibaka kicks to Westbrook. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Irving kicks to Thompson. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra. And, you know, for the Cavs at home, they ended with 31 wins there. Second best record in the East in that regard. A lot of those wins actually came after the All-Star break.
He's off on the second.
And how about the Cavs last season? 18 straight home wins for them. Third longest home win streak in their history. And that home winning streak helped them jump from the middle of the playoff pack to the 2 seed.
Smith's shot is good.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss the way they're knocking these shots down. Boy, everything's pure.
The kick out to Westbrook. Oklahoma City moving it around. Ibaka dishes to Westbrook. 5 on the clock. Back to Ibaka. Oklahoma City gets it back.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
To halt the run. And Durant lays it in. Durant's got his first basket.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And now James pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
Here's Roberson. Here's Ibaka. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And for long stretches of the season, the Thunder, they had a short bench early on due to injury and just having a short rotation. They did change things up, though, as they went through that regular season.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight. And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
Well, for the Thunder, Greg, you're talking about, they did have to go to their bench more and more. And Clark, as the season wore on, their bench players were playing a lot of minutes.
Yeah, actually they ended up in the top 10 in bench minutes played. The trades they made at the deadline helped bring depth to the team, and they took advantage of it.
And Waiters kicks to Cantor. Westbrook passes to Cantor. Foy dishes to Westbrook. Connects on the 9-footer.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Pass to Shumpert. Smith outside. Hands it from downtown. Smith's got 6. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead by 6. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Cleveland?
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Taking a look at the Thunder. We've got Anthony Morrow. Adams is out there with Durant. Then there's Dion Waiters. And it's Foy in the 5. LeBron drives in. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut back down to 3 after the basket for Morrow. Here's Irving. And it's Durant with the rebound. Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Waiters with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. Here's Morrow. Shumpert with some nice D. The Cavaliers leading by 3. It's stolen by Foy. Durant kicks to Waiters. Oklahoma City gets it back. Dishes to Durant. And here's Morrow outside. Goes up again. Adams' shot is good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Here's Durant. Lays it up and banks it in. Durant's got 7 points in the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And another thing they've done right from the start is converting a lot of those second chance opportunities. Those can be hard to come by sometimes.
Just 5 to shoot. Irving attacking. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they're bringing together. Clark, It didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
And Thompson kicks to Irving. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And that's a foul called on Kyle Singh. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Smith checked in for Shumpert. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving.
And those midseason trades for the Cavs really turned things around. Mozgov came in, J.R. Smith and Shumpert secured that 2 spot, gave this team an incredible edge defensively.
The drive by James. That's good. LeBron's got 6 here in this quarter.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He is yet to miss a shot.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Gentry checked in for Adams. And it's Ibaka in for Durant.
Yeah, and you know, they built the roster to how they played best midseason. I mean, it was a great job, I think, by the front office to get the players that fit best into the locker room and into the team style of play.
The Thunder shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. Goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
Smith, no luck. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Nice shot by Singler.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. There's Mozgov. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
It's Westbrook with the drive. And that one's good. Westbrook's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
LeBron drives in. Puts it up from 12. Connects, the jumper drops. James has got 10 points in the quarter.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
It's a tie game here in Cleveland. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavaliers.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
I'll tell you what, he put together an entire highlight reel in that first half alone. Just a collection of spectacular dunks.
An explosive display it was, fellas. They might have to get the backup rim ready if he keeps attacking the hoop like he did before the break.
J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Thompson. And it's Irving in the point guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Near the three-point line, it's Love. Kept alive. LeBron outside. Goes up again. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 18 points for LeBron. Here's Westbrook. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Waiters is checked in. Ibaka outside. Poked loose. Waiters passes to Ibaka. Back to Waiters. And now the fast break. LeBron with the ball. In. And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor. And looking for more.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Well, it was a season last year of heartbreak and change for the Thunder, narrowly missing the playoffs as the Pelicans beat them out for that 8th position.
Yeah, and they were teetering back and forth on that 8th spot for most of the year. Ultimately, they just couldn't hold on to that final playoff spot.
And the rejection by Smith. For 3. Can't get it to go. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way.
Guys, for the Thunder, that playoff miss was the first time they didn't make the postseason since their first year in Oklahoma. Fans have really been spoiled with how successful the Thunder have been of late.
Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 9 points for Smith.
Talk about doing... I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on. Clark, he had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Shumpert comes in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith. Then for the Thunder, Enes Kanter's checked in for Adams. Morrow comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. And it's Foy missing.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Back to Shumpert. Jacks up a 3. And Kanter pulls it down.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season. Signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoff.
Irving with the ball. It's Ibaka picking him up. Uncovered. Here's Thompson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Well, you look at the roster of the Thunder from last year, Clark, they knew how to build from within.
Well, last season's roster, everybody but one player was either drafted or acquired via trade. That's a rare combo in the NBA.
Kyle Singler's checked in for Anthony Morrow. And it's Irving with the rebound. Fires the 3. That's good. And now a 7-point Cleveland lead.
And guys, for the Thunder, listen, they're not a big market team. They've had to make sacrifices with money to stay competitive. They do a terrific job with the limitations that small market presents.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. 36 seconds left to play here in the third. The three. But they get it back. .20 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Beyond the arc. And that one's good. Irving's got 9 points.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
And as long as you keep getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with confidence.
Cantor misses there. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 8. Fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Here's Dellavedova. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So for Oklahoma City right now, Cantor is the power forward with Adams in the middle. Andre Robertson out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's outstanding hang-time improvisation right there.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Well, they've also really been dialed in with their jump shot. I mean, they have not missed much from mid-range today.
Robertson. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game.
They're down right now, trying to stay in the game with the 3 ball. They shot a lot more here in the second half than they did in the first half. And I'm not sure I agree with that strategy.
Kick out to Adams. He dishes it to Robertson. The three-pointer, no good.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
The drive by James. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean,
Thanks for joining us live for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Pacer fans are making noise here in downtown Indianapolis, Indiana. And now the New York Knicks starters. Porzingis is out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Vujacic. Then it's Anthony. And it's Calderon in the point guard.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
The Indiana Pacers had a solid season last year, given they were without their star for most of it. They played well at home.
Yeah, even without Paul George, they were in contention. How about 23-18 at home, which is really a solid mark when you consider they didn't have their two best players from a season ago.
Now Anthony. Paul George missing from long range. Nice shot by Vujacic.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
And the basket by Hill.
You know, for the Pacers in their 23-18 home record, that was better than several teams that made the playoffs in the East. They were very tough at home at the defensive end of the floor.
Anthony's shot is off. Indiana's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Indiana moving the ball around. George, that's a two-pointer. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
And the Pacers were third in the league in field goal percentage against at home. Something about this crowd really drives the Pacers on the defensive end, even in a down year.
Now, here is George. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And Mahinmi with the stuff.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Hill kicks to George. Hill drives in. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
Turner's checked in for Lavoy Allen. Aaron Flawless. He's checked in for the Knicks. The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. First free throw is good. Some changes for Indiana. Solomon Hill comes in for Mahinmi. And it's C.J. Miles in for Paul George. Grant, he's checked in for the Knicks. What can you say about the Knicks last season? They had a lot of trouble on their road trips, among other things.
Well, especially on the road. I mean, only managed to get 7 road wins on the season, Kevin.
Both free throws good from Anthony.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Hill drives in. And Miles kicks to Hill. No good on the 3. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Porzingis, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
You know, for the Pacers last season, with Paul George being out for most of the season, they knew it would be a struggle. They would go into lengthy dry spells that made it hard for them to keep pace in the East, in part because they missed Paul George's all-around brilliance and his offense.
Switching up on the changes now for Indiana. Stuckey comes in for Monte Ellis. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Hill. Now here's Stuckey. Just 4 to shoot. Indiana again missing. As for those dry spells you mentioned about the Pacers, GA, they had a number of long losing streaks last season.
Yeah, as a team, they had 4 different losing streaks of 6 or more games, and they got hot at the end. Season-high win streak of 6 to stay playoff relevant. It was just too little, too late compared to their losing streaks earlier in the year.
Hill kicks to Lawson.